a stunning and powerful piece. The music, I think, really, really helps to tell the story and build the mood and the tone. The climax of the film, where the diver is almost frantically cutting through this netting, fighting this beast as it seems, and the music swelling, and it almost sounds like screaming is happening. We don't really know what they're fighting or what it is, but we know that it's dangerous, and we can feel that through everything that's, all of the visual and audio effects that are happening. The text at the end, where it gives more context that there's this ghost net that's a plastic trap, it leaves it on a positive note, that not only were they able to remove this that was causing so much harm and damage to the water's ecosystem, but that it was able to be used and repurposed for art going forward as well. This piece was just so stunning. It conveyed so much without any dialogue. The shots captured were beautiful, just beautiful. I really liked near the beginning where the diver had the flashlight, and where the light was, we could see fish, but where there was no light, we saw nothing. It just goes to show you like how much life there is, and how much more there is than we can even see and perceive at any given time.
The ocean is gorgeous, and the way he had to dive down to the depths for this net to put it in place, remove it, examine the wildlife, it was amazing, because your heart starts sinking the deeper and deeper he goes, because it gets darker and darker. And the score elevating to make it sound like he was going to die made it even scarier. This is a gorgeous film, and the fact that there's no dialogue, it just lets the score flow while we follow a scuba diver, and then the credits showing what the exhibit looks like without just the man, what was much needed. But it's actually amazing at what the depths people will go to, and quite terrifying, but the fact is it's still beautiful. And this film showed all that. They showed the beauty of the ocean, the danger that these people put themselves in.
In this short, what we see is that the danger is something that is not natural to the ocean, but something we've thrusted upon it. This mysterious net of unknown origins that poses a serious risk to so many divers, including the one we see in this short. That moment, that entire sequence when they are stuck is filled with suspense and unease, and uncertainty as to whether or not they'll survive. And I think it speaks even larger to environmental issues surrounding the ocean and pollution that we currently stand and have to deal with.
I like how they, rather than just doing a standard documentary, they dramatized it, and it was all, in the water with no dialogue, all action and all visual. So yeah, great job. That the performers, did an excellent work on screen. The diver is obviously a very talented diver, did a great job of being staying under and struggling with the elements of the ocean. Really nice photography, wonderful capturing of the setting, and really, really like the score. I love the throwback synth sound, and then we had standard orchestra strings at the very end. Had a beautiful sound overall, great mix of elements.
The breathing, I thought that was really, really nice. It really, really added to it. It really helped enhance, for me, like watching it, it really helped enhance the immersion into this kind of undersea world. And then I liked that they also did add the music, and it also, it swelled with emotion as the diver was getting more worked up, or, trying to find where this, this net or line at the beginning. And then as it kind of slowly pans back and you get the full realization, I really loved how they kind of handled that moment. I really loved how they handled the build up to it.
Really enjoyed the deep immersion in the ocean, and I really loved the colors, the cinematography, and the music that surrounds everything. It is indeed a full immersion. I mean, from start to finish, although the film is, the storyline is pretty clear and pretty easy. I mean, we were not actually following a fictional film. We are in the deep in the ocean. You really feel it like if you were there. I think this is a very, very interesting and immersive experience.
Very high quality video underwater, and music. It is very engaging. It feels poetic, even though this is talking about something dire, but it is so dramatic, and I had a great time. We discover ocean creatures, and we see a heroic rescue. Understanding the implication of human activity in our oceans. We also learned about the Polymer Project and the whole art piece behind that, and its importance for raising awareness on conservation efforts, for having oceans moving forward, and how everyone can do something about it.